Alola, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the JFS, or well, something like the JFS. I'm going to call it JFS Season 4.5. So, welcome back. We're playing on a modded server, which we're not really used to on the JFS. There's a few of us, including myself and Lemons and Nakester, that play on modded servers probably every 5 or 6 months. But this is a little bit of a different one, and I think this is going to encompass a lot more of the server. Let me explain what's going on with this. Let me get out of this ridiculous F5 mode that I don't like being in, because I've never liked F5. It's interesting, but I've never really been one for like the groupie screenshots or goofy like intros and stuff. Even though I just did one. So modded servers. This is a very different modded server compared to any other modded server that we've ever done. We typically do, we dive into the technical stuff, and we get into like Crackpack and Project Ozone or Sky Factory, the typical mod packs that you're really gonna get into with things. Pixelmon is one we also do quite often. But this is a little different. This is, if you're familiar with something called Vanilla with Sprinkles, this is very similar to that. It's mostly vanilla. It's mostly Minecraft 1.15.2. But with some modded added to it. You can see some drawers here that I'm storing all kinds of stuff in here. We've got all kinds of wood. There's fur in this. There's fir wood, which is pretty dang awesome. You can make tables. There's fir steps, all different kinds of stuff. But I've got all different kinds of things, like different saplings for all these autumn trees around me, which are beautiful. By the way, like some of the most crazy beautiful things I've ever seen. I'm in this biome that I think is just like gorgeous. I'm next to this fir biome, which it's part of my base. This biome is so delectably adorable. I love it so much. It is a brilliantly awesome biome that it's so good. Everything about this biome makes me happy. So I chose to live here because it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and combined with this fir one, a little off-putting. The leaves, the colors are a little off-putting. Oh look, there's some pillars over there. They're a little off-putting, but I think they match really well. I think they do. The grasses really match really well. But it's like this is also one of like the greatest places like I found here. Like this whole canyon area. It's so cool, and I'll explain to you what we're going to do today. I want to work on this bridge. There's going to be a bridge across. But anyway, like I said, we're playing modded. This is with sprinkles, basically. There's vanilla with sprinkles. It's not exactly that. But Lemon set up a server a few days ago because he felt like we were running out of... I'm going to put this crap back on so I don't die. We were, kind of running a little below recently. And he's not wrong. I think a lot of people have expressed recently that the JFS has been kind of on a lull recently, with especially with the vanilla server, and I think that's a good thing that a lot of people are expressing their concerns, because otherwise, if we didn't care, we wouldn't say anything. I think a lot of us do care about the activity, and we want people to continue to play on the server, and we want to keep the vanilla server alive, definitely, because it's a really really fun thing. But he came up with this brilliant idea. It's like this is still very much vanilla. This is still very much vanilla, but with like the sprinkles, like we had said before, with these far and few mods. Well, not far and few, but there's still quite a few mods in here that are very vanilla-ish in the first place. Like there's some really good like decorative ones. The Adorn. Did I spell it wrong? They add all these. That's what the drawers are. The tables. There's got shelves, chairs. This is just stuff that if Lemons feels like eventually will just end up being in the game anyway. And so it's quite of a different of experience to be able to try it out. So I'm glad we're trying this. I think it's going to be really quite fun. This is the other thing I was talking about. Like I want to do, like, this view is just amazing. I think this is one of like the coolest views I've ever seen in Minecraft in general. Like it's just really really nice. So the goal would be, I know I haven't said much about the base or anything. I'm just talking about the server in general, and why we're doing this. I probably should be building while we're doing this, but I want to be able to do is that I want that area over there. We were just over there. That's the main part of it. I want that to be like kind of the main base, where we have like this whole little area taken over by the main base. But I also want to do a bridge, and you can kind of see where I've marked out the edges here. And I want to be able to build a little bit of like a house on this little edge right here, and we can build something really really nice up into these little areas up on this mountain. I think this mountain is not too terribly large or anything, so we could probably take over the whole thing. But I really really like this biome. The fur biomes have always been like top tier modded biomes for me. I've always loved these things. There's a mod pack I played years ago that I did with a friend, and we had built in a fur biome, and I was like doing like a tree house, and I had like an underground base too that was really really freaking awesome with a bunch of carpenter's blocks, which I wish we had, but we don't. This is a bunch of, most of the mods in this game are in this pack are actually unknown, according to Lemons. There's actually a few of his mod packs, mods in this game, because this the one that he actually has a mod that does all the terrain, like makes it a little bit more mountainous, and that's why we have these mountains that we have. Is that he's added that mod into the pack, and of course, and the hats are actually his mods too. So villager hats is his mod. Pretty dang cool. Anyway, so that's my plan. That's what I want to do. You know, it's just gonna kind of go natural. I feel like I wanted to record this because I think that personally, I want to. Sorry about the voice crack there. I want to get back into the Minecraft scene on the tubes, because I've been really out of it recently, and I've been playing Minecraft, of course, for a very very long time, but I haven't really been watching much Minecraft on YouTube or producing any content from it. So I want to get back into that definitely, and really really like embrace this, because Minecraft has been a really, really big part of my life. We're just gonna, let's see if I can start walking on this. Do a little bit of terraforming here, so I need to get this a little better than the way it is. To be honest, I don't know if I want to bring this away from the wall or not. I think I want to bring it away from the wall, just because I feel like it's a little offsetting. So we should be doing a little bit of terraforming in this first part. So I want to play some Minecraft on YouTube, and I like, this is the big way of doing it right now is this. It's like, this is going to be a pretty big, I like the way that was before. Yeah, that's fine. So this is going to be a pretty big thing for us on the JFS as a kind of a transitionary phase for the rest of Season 4. And so I really want to get back into that, so I can then, once this is like run its course, then I can be recording JFS Season 4 once again, and getting that out on a regular basis like I was used to be doing. I want to explain about it, because I've been thinking about like ways that, because it's going to be a little weird and a little bit confusing about like why we're doing this. Oh, does that not? That's weird. Can I only do it at crafting table? I know we're having some server lag tonight, unfortunately. That could be also due to my internet. It kind of is a little poop at night. I get home really, really late. I got home late tonight at all. It's 2 o'clock in the morning right now. I got home at like maybe 12:30. So it's like, I was really, really busy tonight at work, and so I had to stay a lot extra. But, yeah, so the server lag's a little laggy, and that could just be because of me, though, because I am working on, the Wi-Fi in my house at nighttime is pretty crummy, which, I mean, I wanted to record, so it's like, heck me, dude. I'm not sure, so this is the thing. I've not really built these, I've not really built rope bridges before, because I want to have it be curved down quite a bit. It's kind of hard to judge how I want to do this when I'm looking directly at it, but I wanted to curve down quite a bit. Maybe not super low, but I wanted to then curve back up. So the idea would be that I need to have a few layers that are the same height as another one. So I don't know, I haven't really done any testing with this by any means right now, so I really don't have any block palettes. It's really just you and me playing the game right now. We got these fur, and I like them a lot. So I want to use them, but I want to see, like, I don't know about block palettes right now. I don't know if I want to do this, because I like that. I think it matches very well with these especially match really well with the surrounding trees and stuff in the grass very well. I'm just not sure how much I want to do, what I want to do with this, because the shape of this is going to be a little funky at first. But like I said, we're just kind of building. We're just kind of building. I'm hoping we can get this bridge done today, because I would love to do that. I'm wondering if I can use dark oak for this. It's like, will that be too much? Do you think that'll be too much, or do you want to go with? See, I kind of like it. I kind of like it in a way. It looks good. Or you could do maybe like a middle strip of fur, possibly, if you really want to go far. I think, well, if we're gonna do this, it's got to be like half slabs too, the thing. So we're gonna have to make some half labs. So, but yeah. Yeah, just to explain more, like, why we're doing this and stuff. Like I said, Lemon said, we're a little bit of a low right now, and he's not wrong. So we want to be able to improve upon server playability, server activity. And so the big thing right now is we're mostly waiting on, apparently waiting on this torch to respawn, because apparently it's like gone into the ether now. So yeah, we're waiting on like updates to the game right now, and actually, as of recording this, we just had the first snapshot for 1.16 release the day previous to recording this, so it's Thursday today. I don't know when it's going up. I think it's going up either Friday or Saturday or something like that. Probably Friday, I'm guessing. So as of 2 days ago, the first snapshot has released for 1.16, and so that's another update, and we just really got a lot of information about that, and a lot of us are really excited for that. So what this server is for us to tie. Okay, yeah, what we're trying to do is we're trying to tie season 4 over quite a bit more, so we can get ready for 1.16 to release. The basic idea, the basic premise of it is the fact that sorry, you're seeing my notification up there. The very premise of the idea is that this is kind of like, that's why I called it season 4.5. It's like a transitionary phase between like the season 4 of now to the season 4 of when the Nether update's supposed to come out. That's what this essentially is going to end up becoming. This is the tie over point. I like this a lot, actually. I don't know what I want to do on the edges, though, but I like this a lot. I think this is going to work. These colors are matching. They're vibing really well, I think. Make a bunch of these. I probably should not do that. I should probably do that in the sawmill, actually, now that I think about it. We're making these directly from the logs. And funny thing about this is, I can show you this. It's so bizarre. We go over here to the stone cutter. Okay. We're going to time out again, aren't we? All right, if we go over to the stone cutter, put the fur logs in, we can create any log we want, which is so bizarre. So if you use any logs, if you're playing on the server and you want any kind of logs, just make a stone cutter and you're good. Just make a stone cutter and you'll be able to get any log you want. It looks like the stripped versions or the bark versions as well, so you can get everything you want, man. Get everything you want. So yeah, so this is supposed to tie us over from season for the beginning of season 4, and what I actually quit it to is not quit it. Compare. I don't know how much I want this to bend down. Like, I don't know when I want to start bending. Is the good question, because it's like I kind of want to. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? This is gonna be totally unorthodox, but I'm gonna go over there and start building from there too. So what I compare it to is kind of like a Pokemon generation. I know I'm like beating a dead horse with this situation. I know you're probably like, oh, I understand what you're doing with her, what you guys are doing. I want to talk about this. I've thought about this all day, and I'm like, I want to talk about this. I compare it to a Pokemon game, because Pokemon generations. Let's take Generation 4 for an example. Okay, that works. Sure. Okay, that works even better, man. I am so glad that I'm down here now. This is such a good place to be. Oh my gosh, place this stupid thing. So compared to Gen 4, right? Gen 4, we start out with Diamond and Pearl, right? We started with the beef of the server, being the aquatic update, or Diamond and Pearl. And then we kind of take a little bit of a transitionary phase in the middle with Platinum, right? You know, where it's like, okay, it's the same thing. It's basically the same premise, but with a little bit of extra, right? So again, with the modded server, it's like it's vanilla, but with a little bit of a sprinkles with it, right? I started it right there, right? So this is gonna end up being, well, this is gonna be its stairs, so we're good there. You know, so it's vanilla, but with a little bit of extra sprinkles added to it, you know, here and there. So that's the same as Platinum, where you know it's base, you know, Diamond and Pearl, but it adds, you know, basically, you know, a new story or better story at least, with new gym challenges and stuff, and you know, Giratina gets a new form, you know, but it's not like major changes. It's just little sprinkle changes that make it so much better than the originals. And then after that, of course, we got Heart Gold and Soul Silver. After we got a little transitionary phase, we got Heart Gold and Soul Silver as kind of like the finish off for Generation 4. And so what I see that as is Generation 4.5, basically. And this is going to end up becoming something like JFS Season 4.5. That's why I call it Season 4.5, because it's a little bit of a transitionary phase, where Season 4, that we'll say they call the beginning, so the Diamond and Pearl phase of the server, was Update Aquatic, right? Where we all were really excited about Update Aquatic. It came out, we're all, you know, playing it and have some fun times with it. You know, of course, and then it starts to go low down, and then, okay, now we have the modded server that we're hoping this one will last like a couple months, right? I think like typically on our lifespan for modded server seasons that Mixon was talking about, it's about 2 weeks. It's true. It's about 2 to 3 weeks that they'll last for, and then they'll end up dying. In fact, funny story, we actually were playing Crack Pack for the past 2 weeks. We're playing Crack Pack 3 for the past 2 weeks with me and Lexer, Lemons, and Mixon and Muckluck and Joda as well. And we were all playing that, and then this happens. So rip to that. But it's supposed to be like a transitionary phase, in my opinion. And then ends up being like the Heart Gold and Soul Silver is then 1.16. You know, the Nether update. It's when it gets big again. You know, we won't want to play again, and then you know we'll move on at that point or something like that. I can't really guarantee when we're gonna go to Season 5 or anything, but it's like eventually that will be the case. So I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. I've been thinking about that all day, just to think about it. I don't know why I was thinking about it. I like, no one needs to, like, no one's gonna complain about us doing something like this, but I think it's a good explanation to explain like what is, you know, the modded server in general, and why I think this one will definitely succeed more than, you know, the regular modded server will. And no, don't get me wrong, I love the regular modded seasons. I really do. I'm wondering if I should do, like, instead of this, letting this be like very, oh, you know what? I kind of have an idea. I want to see if you did like a layer of, like, instead of 3, oh, it's lagging again. If you did a layer of 3 instead of 3, if you did one of like maybe 2, I wonder if that would break things up a bit and make it. I mean, it would definitely help with the leveling, but I'm wondering if that will help. I don't typically build on camera, so this is like the weirdest thing, like me doing this. I wonder if you did that, it would help break it up a bit and maybe make it a little more, give it a little more shape or natural shape. I don't know if it would though. I still don't know what I want to do for the edges. Okay, apparently I can't jump anymore. I can't jump the freaking block jump there. So I'm wondering if we did something like that, if it would be too weird or not. I think it would work. I'm just worried about like getting too low on it, because we don't want to be too low. We want to be on, because we're gonna have to get back up to that same level. Do you want to try this, or do you want to maybe even just do a 1? Let's see what a 1 looks like. Actually, I'm curious now. I don't know if I like that. No, I think it's too much of a change. I think you need more of a gradual change. Maybe if you were going, like, maybe the middle of that could be more like that, but I don't even know. I need a gradual change even in the middle. I'm not picking those up. Great. Let me pick those up, please. Okay, the server's dying. Or at least my internet's dying. Oh, my internet died. Need to mine this though. Yeah, so that, oh no, I don't need to mine that. No, I need to mine that. Heck. So I'm wondering, now that it's given me this opportunity to try the 2 again, I'm wondering what 2 would look like. I don't know if I liked the 3, because I'm wondering if that... I think I like it. I think I like that better, is the thing. Gives it a little bit more of a gradual feel to it. I need to get a way to move this forward, but at the same time I need to... okay, I'm gonna do one more layer and then I'll go over to the other side. So I want to do... This is gonna be the problem, is doing this. We're gonna have to like place a block like along the edge here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's okay. Now the server's lagging. Okay, so I want to try this. Where do I want to do another 2, or is that too much at that point? No, I don't know. See, I'm wondering if I want to just do a 2 at that point. I don't know if you're getting too much of a low change at that point or not. This is me. This is how I play Minecraft. I'm very undecisive. I'm not used to commentary. I actually haven't recorded anything since I finished Sword and Shield, and that was that has to have been, oh goodness gracious, over almost about a month ago. Actually, by this point, about a month ago, have I like not actively recorded like anything. So that's the last time I like played and recorded a game, other than like maybe streaming. I mean, I also was recording with like Joda and like Naxer like a few weeks ago, but that was barely much of like any solo commentary. We're lagging so much. I may be dead right now. I could be very well dead right now. Okay, this is not a great day to record. My decision to record at like 2 o'clock in the morning is not a good thing, man. It's not a good thing. Okay, I don't even know where I am anymore. Where am I? Okay, that guy's still frozen. Hi. How are you, my friend? You're on fire. Oh my goodness. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? We're gonna have to like go from the bottom first, I guess. Okay, I need to get... Oh my goodness, I should have brought blocks with me. Nope, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, I'm gonna mine that. I'm gonna fall down, aren't I? Yeah, cool. Okay, so then we're gonna place it on top of that. There we go. Here we go, my friend. And we're gonna do that, and then I guess that question mark if my Wi-Fi wants to cooperate. Question mark. And then we can do this basically, and then we can go from the bottom block. Cool. This is quite a process that I've not really thought out very well when it came to no, let's leave that there. The way I can place blocks. This I did not think this at all. I was like, oh, I should record me building this bridge and have a good time. But no, I didn't think about like the process of like creating the bridge itself, because I don't have a jetpack. There are no jetpacks in this mod pack. So I'm gonna, oh crap, I'm gonna need a pillar up. Oh, I did a block off. Well, that's fine. That's fine, I suppose, because it just allows me to do this, and then we can do the 2-layer here, like a boom. And that does that. So I want the same going across here. I think this is the easiest way of doing this. That way I don't have to think about it. I'm a very symmetrical builder, so I'm not very asymmetrical at building. Things are very, very well planned out for me, and well, this is obviously not well planned out, whether you're just being an idiot on recording. So I'm very symmetrical. It needs to be very similar to me. I don't know, that's just my mind. I feel kind of silly that it is, but it's just the way I work. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful, my friend. So now we can do like so. This is new terrain to me. Let's do I want to do another 3? Let's do another 3, because I don't want this to be too deep. I'd rather it not be amazingly deep. I need it to be pretty short. I guess I could just build from here, right? And just do what I need to do. Because then we could just do this and then be like, all right, cool. Yeah, I don't want it to be too deep. I want it to go. I want it to be gradual, but I also don't want it to go like super far down. It doesn't look like it will. I mean, it might need to be a little flat in the middle, which that's fine. If we want to do that, that's fine. I think I'm gonna do. Let's do a 3 here now. We'll just complete that out and then go back across. Oh, I almost just blind that. That would have been a disaster. I mean, almost. I don't know if I want to do. I kind of want to see like where that comes out now. As far as yeah, let's go back over there because I want to see where that goes out now. If you bring out like the other layers out into the same area. Oh, interesting. My one of my pop figures just fell off my thing. Of course, like it does that when you're recording, man. It's always that way, dude. It's always that way. Like I'm gonna be like editing this later, and there's gonna be like some creepy voice in my recording, and like some sort of they're called what are they called? EMPs, I think. No, not EMPs. No, are they called EMPs? They're called they're called E somethings. They're like the creepy ghost things that people like believe in, that they hear in like ghost shows, like ghost hunters and stuff. Bull crap, man. In my opinion, it's just a bunch of like malarkey of like people trying to get ratings by having some creepy thing in the background, right? Just because there's something creepy doesn't mean it's true, man. Like, I mean, it could just be you making an editing trick to make it way more believable, man, that there was a ghost with us at that time. Stupid, man. In my opinion, it just is. If you enjoy those shows, like, more power to you, man. I mean, like, I do appreciate the production value of things like Ghost Hunters or what are that? What's like? There's another ones called like Ghost Stories or something like that, or I almost want to call it the Real Ghost Wives of New York, man. Let's make that a show. The Real Ghost Wives of New York. I don't know if I would say this is too deep. The whole episode is me just trying to figure this freaking bridge out, trying to figure out the shape for this bridge, and I'm probably gonna change it. Like, I guarantee I'll change it. I'm gonna guarantee that I'll change it. I don't know if I want to do like another layer of like. No, you know what? Let's just make these a 3. Let's make this a 3, and then we'll go down one layer. That's not what I wanted to do, but sure, that's fine. Let's go down one layer. Let's make this. Do you want to just do connection to this? Because then you could do. Did I do a 3 over there, or did I make it a 2? No, it's definitely a. Can I reach it? I can't reach it. Dang it. I was hoping I could reach it, man. Can I reach it now? I don't even have enough. Oh, I can now. Okay, good. I don't even have enough on me. I need to make more of these charabs. Charabs. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Charabs. It's so much easier just to do it that way. I'm glad that's like a thing that is in this mod pack, because that's such a quality of life change. Where you could just do it straight from the log here. Alright, shrab that up. That's another. Did I do 2? No, wait, what did I do? Heck. Oh crap, did I do? No, this is the next layer. I'm just being facetious with myself now. Alright, there we go. There we go. Then we do another thing from there. Let's get rid of this. We don't have this a thing anymore. We can probably. Do you think I can make that? If I would make so, I could. I think I can make that. I did it. I'm good at parkour. Hire me for your parkour teams, man. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Are parkour teams a thing? Like, do you like sign up for like parkour people? The parkour people, man. That sounds like a good YouTube channel. That sounds like a good YouTube channel that somebody needs to profit on. Why is this weird? Did I do this wrong? We did 3 layers, right? Alright, so we did a 3, and then it was a 2, and then a 3, then a 2, then a 3, then a 3, then a 3. I feel like I just did this wrong. So I did it was a 3, then a 2, then a 3, then a 2, then a 3, then a 3, then a 3. Then why is this weird? We should be on the same layer then. Oh, you know what? I see what I did. Are you kidding me, man? That's actually like harmful. Because you know what I did here is that this is the same layer. So this is the top one is the same layer as the top one there. So actually this is a block above that one. So that's why we're having such a weird time here. Because I made it so that top one is the same. Okay, so that's what's going on is we need to basically raise this up a block than it is right now, which I'm not going to make that if I try to jumping for it. So let's just build across here. So we gotta. Oh, let me tear this out real quick. It makes me sad. I gotta tear it out, but let me tear it out real quick, and I'll be right back. Oh, oh, oh. You guys didn't see that. You know you don't have vein miner? It's such a weird thing, man. We don't have vein miner. I'm so used to it now, but no vein miner. But hey, I rebuilt the bridge. That took me a while. I really like it. I think it's turned out very well. Of course, it's not done. I still have a lot of detail work to do on it that I really want to do. I'm going to get a good picture of it for the thumbnail and shiz, but I want to go and get that dirt pillar real quick so we don't have a thing in the thumbnail, of course. So yeah, I like it. Again, I want to work on the edges. It is rough around the edges to be, to quote unquote that old proverb there, but it is rough around the edges. But hey, rough around the edges things are the best things to get better and better. So yeah, I really like it. I got the right amount of natural shaping that I wanted it to have. In my opinion, I definitely got the right amount of natural shaping. Pick up this dirt so I don't have it in the thumbnail too. That I wanted. So there's quite a bit to it. I don't know why it took me ages to get like this. This doesn't seem kind of difficult to do, right? It's not. It's really not. It's the funniest thing that I'm just so bad at talking and chewing bubble gum, basically. That's what I would say. I'm just really bad at playing Minecraft at the same time as talking. But no, I think it looks really good. And as soon as I add like the side or details and all the things I want to do with that, then that will help make the build a lot better. I need to get higher. I need to get higher, man. Please, I don't condone any use of illegal substances. Please do not do drugs, kids. I want to try and get a better view of it, but this is probably the best view I'm gonna get for the time being. So I want to just do something like that, basically, and just go boop. I think that we're not gonna do that on camera. I don't know how the series is gonna work or anything. I have a feeling it's gonna work very similar to how Etho does his series. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing nowadays is with Minecraft. It's kind of like record things as you go throughout, like, you know, over the course of like a few days. You know, he records things over the course of like a week, you know, and then he's able to cut them all together really well and stuff. And I think that should be the way this series should work. But for the time being, since this episode was a lot of explaining and a lot of derping on this stupid frickin' bridge, which I'll probably do a lot of detail work off camera on, and we'll try to get the right amount of design here. But I think this works really well for the natural flow. Again, this is probably the first rope bridge I've like ever designed in Minecraft. It's probably very rudimentary, but I think I can really make it pop, especially on the sides with some detailed logs and stuff. And there's a lot of cool things you can do in the mod pack. Actually, I want to show you something that you might blow your minds. that you can do in this mod pack is this. That it just absolutely blows my mind that this is even a thing. So I'm like super excited to try something like this out. So heck, there's a lot to think about in that situation. Oh, it's just gone. It's just gone forever, man. Okay, that's a little bit of weird, but yeah. So that's gonna be a big part of this, is a lot of that detail work. So anyway, you know what? If you guys enjoyed this first experimental episode, I guess you want to call it. I know I was all over the place with talking and stuff, and I maybe need to make a little bit more of like a list of things I want to say, but I got what I wanted to get across, I think, and we've got the bridge built, so I feel like that's about it. But anyway, like I said, they'll be more like Etho, how he does those. If you don't know, it's just compilations of, throughout the week and stuff like that, and that allows him to do a lot more in an episode, so that'll allow me to do a lot more stuff. I think that's how most of the Hermitcraft guys do it anyway, where they'll just like record like throughout the week and stuff, and that will give them a lot more of an opportunity to like chillax in between like builds and stuff, so they're not just cramming everything into one episode. So probably not the greatest idea to cram something into one episode. That way you just do it all throughout the week. So anyway, or at least one day, I meant, not episode. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode of the modded server of the JFS 4.5, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.